Well, good evening, everybody, from Line Mountain High School. Tonight, the Trojans have traveled over here to take on those Line Mountain Eagles. Now, if you recall, in the early part of the season, down at Upper Dauphin, we took care of the Eagles on our home court. Now, it could be a different story over here. However, the Eagles have dropped 2 in a row, and the Trojans coming off a loss just last night when they were defeated by Middletown in a non-league ball game. So the Trojans will try to get back on track, as will the hometown Eagles tonight here against the UDA Trojans. So we'll be set with the opening tip-off of tonight's ball game here in just one moment. He starts for the Eagles, and then also Smink, number 12, Morris, I think it is, and Morgan, number 31, he's their point guard, and number 35 is Brocious. So that should finish the starting lineup for both squads, and we'll be out here after the national anthem with the opening tip-off. Trojans tonight will be without the services again, at least to start, of Zach Lodschlager, but Zach is here in uniform and did warm up, so he may get to see some time tonight. I'm not sure. He's coming off of that ankle injury he received the other night's ball game, and so we'll see how if he appears or not. In the meantime, this is Gaszewski. He's tipping it off over here for the Eagles and bouncing it back here now for that 31 Morgan. I don't have the names actually over here, but we'll figure them out here. Smink passes it back here. Morgan from outside for 3. That's off the mark. Rebound down on the far side. Morgan recovers it, spins it back here for Smink. Smink dropping it over here for Gaszewski. Gaszewski for 2. No good. Shot it over everything. Return shot put up on a foul. The return will put number 12 to the free throw line, and he will be shooting 2. First shot by Martz. This is Martz at the line. His first shot's good. Second shot, no good. Rebounded in there, though, to the Eagles. Shot from outside by Morgan, no good. Up with it comes Oxidine. He has it nearly stolen away there by Martz, and out of bounds it goes. It's going to be Eagle ball, so it was stolen away by Martz, and out of bounds it went, and so it'll be inbounded here by the Eagles. Brocious will inbound the ball. And back here for that Morgan. Morgan up the court, looping it over there for Brocious. Give and go to Morgan. Shot the ball up and hit the bottom of the net, and backboard rather. And so here comes the Trojans over the wing there for a pass back here for Blake Miller. Blake will roll it over there. Into the corner it goes now for Mark Mace. Mark starting again tonight for UD. Now they'll push it inside here, and right in there with a nice pass, swinging it over the baseline for 2. It's no good. Rebound comes down here, controlled to the Eagles. And back with it comes Morgan. Morgan stopping, pushing it in here for Smink, and then back out to Morgan again. Morgan taking it right inside, puts a shot up, good for 2. 3-0 Eagles. Trojans have had one heck of a time scoring in any of their ball games, and this one looks like it's starting out perhaps that way, as there's a steal here for Smink. Smink will take it, pushes on off the glass, no good. Rebounded in there nicely to Mark Mace up here for Oxidine. Ox will take it out in front. Let's see if we can't settle it down now and get a bucket here. Here's a pass over there for Oxidine. Inside he goes for Mark Mace. Mark tries to dribble it inside, but a hold foul will be called on the Eagles. Foul was on Martz of Line Mountain, his first. Team's first. Eagles inbounding, or the Trojans inbounding. Pushing it over the wing for 3 over there from Gunderman. No good that time. Rebounded nicely in there to Oxidine for 2. It's good. Matt Oxidine slings one up and in for UDA. It's 3-2. Shot put up by Brocious. No good. And with the rebound, Mark Mace. Back for Oxidine. Near wing over here comes for Blake Miller. He'll take it to the top of the circle for Oxidine. Now they'll try the right wing. Gunderman with it. Back here for a pass inside to Mark Mace. Mark picks it up, pushes it back outside. Long shot from outside, wouldn't go. Rebounded in there to Brocious. Brocious coming back with it, with a bounce over here for Morgan out front. Shot from out there for 3 by Martz was no good. Rebound, let's see who's got it. It's going to be Brocious looking up a shot, no good. Rebounded in there to Skylar Foltz. Back up court quickly come the Trojans. See if we can get something. Here's A bounce over there for a shot from Oxidine. It is no good, off the mark. Ox got the rebound, however. Fouls it out there for Blake Miller. Here's Mark Mace. Throwing it inside. Apparently he thought that Fultz was going to be in there, but he wasn't. So they'll give the ball to the Eagles. Up court with it comes Morgan. Blake Miller on him. Pushing it back, firing it away. In fact, out of bounds it goes. It'll be UD ball. Number 1 is Anderson for the Eagles. He's in there now. Trojans need a bucket. Drop it inside here for Fultz. Fultz makes a move to the hoop, wouldn't go, and the rebound comes down there to Gashevsky. Loop it up ahead here, they do. This is that Martz with it over on the right wing. Trying to play it inside. Out of bounds it goes. It's going to be out of bounds off Mark Mace. So the Eagles will get the inbound the ball. And we do have Zach Mace coming into the ball game, as well as Zach Lautenschläger. So Zach is back. And we'll see if Zach can get some offensive generation here. That's 30 has it tipped back out here. Shot from the wing, from the front, no good. And Blake Miller with a rebound. Up court come the Trojans. Stolen away in here, but then out of bounds it's going to go as he tracked it down here. Morgan trying to make a steal, but couldn't control it. And so it'll be inbounded here by UDA. Comes over here for Oxidine, bouncing it on the wing. Now inside to try to go with it. Zach Mace had it, but lost it away, I believe, and Morgan comes up with it for the Eagles. It's 3-2. 3:35 left here in the first quarter. Bouncing over here for Gashevsky. Gashevsky loops it inside there. Anderson gives it back to Gashevsky. His reverse shot no good. Return shot put up and in good by Brocious, and he will go to the line. We get some focus here. Okay, Brocious will go to the line shooting 1 to get 3. 3:25 left in the first period, and Brocious will shoot 1. No good. Rebound gets tipped around and controlled here back to the Eagles. Here's a shot from way outside. We're going to have a foul call, and the foul will allow Morgan to go to the foul line shooting 3. He's fouled in 3-point range, and Trojans will call timeout. It's 5-2 with 3:19 left here. Morgan will be at the line shooting 3 when we come back. Okay, timeout is over. The UDA timeout, 30-second timeout is over. Morgan at the line shooting 3. I'm not exactly sure who the foul shot was on because they don't mark the player and the fouls up there. They put them beside their name, but unless you're looking real quickly, you don't know. So I'm not sure. Who was that foul on, John? Do you know? Who? You don't know either. Okay. Well, now he made 1 here. Morgan made 1 of the 3 he's shooting. His second one is good. So it's 7-2 now with 3:19 remaining in the first quarter. Here comes Oxidine firing it over here for Gunderman. Got to get Gunderman into the offense. Here's Blake Miller. Blake takes it inside, or tries to Zach Mace. He rolled loose, picked up over in the corner. Spin it back here. Here's a shot from Gunderman for 3, short. Rebound comes down in there to the Eagles. Here's a ball on this end of the court. It's going to go out of bounds as Blake Miller was able to knock that one down, intended for Brocious here. And so it'll be inbounded by Brocious. Back there for number 4. I'm not sure who that is. They dump it inside there. It goes off Anderson, picked off in there by Lautenschläger of UDA. Back for Oxidine. 2:42 remaining, and the clock counting down here. Blake Miller spinning it near wing over here. Drew puts it inside there. We're going to have a walk called on Oxidine as he took a step to make the pass inside and turned it over. 2:33 left here in the first. They'll dump it over there for that Brocious. Brocious has it. Tries to take it in. Does so for Anderson. Anderson's a big guy, but he didn't shoot it. Shot from outside for three. No good. Rebound comes down this way, and Laudenschlager has it. Tried to bounce it off. Anderson picks it back up again. And back up court come the Trojans. Here's Blake Miller. Inside, they try to go again, but that play's not working. The Trojans are cutting that off every time. Here's Brocious spinning to the hoop. No good. Rebounded nicely inside there to Gunderman, and back come the Trojans. So the Eagles having just as much difficulty, it would seem, trying to get a shot to go down at this point in the ball game. Near wing pass is knocked out of bounds off the hands of Gunderman. And so it's 7-2 with 1:46 left in the opening period. 4, I think, is Knock. Number 4 is Knock. He'll inbound the basketball here for Lion Mountain. Back there for that Martz. Martz looking for something to develop. Pushes it over there on the wing. Knock had it, threw the ball away, tipped loose, picked up in here by the Trojans. They'll loop it ahead here. That's almost stolen away. It is. Gosiewski picked that one off. Back here for Martz eventually. Here's Martz. Near wing it comes. Shot from over here by 11 wouldn't go. Back come the Trojans. 1:08 left. They'll push it over there for Oxendine. Ox goes inside with it. Shot put up in there. No good. They finally worked it in there, and Mark Mace couldn't get his shot to go down. So Martz will come up with it for the Eagles. Pushes it over the wing. Knock has it. K-N-O-C-K, Knock. Yep. Here's Moreno putting a shot up. No good. Rebound comes down here. So both teams look about as helpless when it comes to the offense right now as you can get. Here's Mark Mace pushing it back outside. Shot from out there by Ringler. Short. Rebound tipped around inside. Let's see who's got it. Comes down there to 30, Moreno. Then he'll roll it out of bounds on the far end of the court. 22.5 seconds remaining in a 7-2 ball game. Whoa. Laudenschlager will bring the ball in now as Drew Gunderman checks out of the ball game for UDA. Zach Laudenschlager back in there, and he'll try to see if he can't get something going. Also Gessner, Matt Gessner in there. Here's Laudenschlager. Going to have a 10-second call here in a second or two. Nope, they made it. Into the corner it goes. Spinning it across, all the way across and out of bounds it goes. Fired over there by Blake Ringler. He'll fire it out of bounds, and Knock will inbound the ball in just a second. Morgan checks back into the ball game for the Eagles. And Brocious also back into the game for Lion Mountain. They'll pass it over here, however, to Smink. Smink fires it ahead here. The ball stolen away. Mark Mace has it for UDA. Mark coming up the court, stopping, dropping it inside, tapped off the hands of Smink. And that's going to do it as the play came to an end, the end of the first quarter. At the end of one, it is Lion Mountain 7, UDA 2. We'll be right back. Okay, let's see if we can do some better here in the second period. You can't do very much worse than that. I think that was our worst period of the year. I think we had a 3 quarter already, but I don't remember having a 2. Here's Blake Miller spinning it over here for Gunderman. Gunderman black here, stolen away by Brocious, and a push foul called on Blake Miller. Little frustration foul maybe that time on Blake. And it'll be inbounded here by the Eagles. Smink will inbound the basketball. Pushes it up ahead here now for that shot. Good for 2. That's Morgan. Hitting 1 for 2. It's 9-2. Pressure put on here by the Eagles now, and the Trojans have a little trouble getting up court. Here's a shot put up. Good for 2. Hey. That's Mark Mace hitting a 2. And in the meantime, Brocious putting it back there for Morgan. Morgan bounces it over to wing. Martz has it. Martz will loop it back this way for Morgan. Morgan from outside for 3. In and out. Wouldn't stay down enough. Push foul called. Foul will be called on Smink. And it'll be inbounded here by UD. It is going to be Oxidine inbounding. Drops it over here for Blake Miller. Blake looping it ahead over there for Foltz. Foltz for two off the glass. No good. Rebound comes down there to Brocious. Brocious coming down the court. Brocious trying to work his way inside. Stops, pops. Good for two. It's 11-4. Long pass down here for Mark Mace. Mark steps back, puts a shot up and in, good for two. So Mark Mace has the last 4 points for UD. And timeout called by the Eagles. So we have 6:41 remaining here in the first half. It's 11-6 Line Mountain. Okay, Gunderman back in there for UDA. Now let's see if we can get a bucket here. We surely need it. Here's Blake Miller. Blake turns around on the outside here. Now shuffles it inside here. They'll spin it over here for Oxidine for three. No good. Rebound in there to Brocious. And back comes Morgan with it. Morgan pushes it in there for Brocious. Ooh, he tried to take it inside. Stole away. Let's see if we can get two from Ox. Yes, Oxidine with the steal and the bucket. Way to go, Matt. It's 11-8. Trojans trail by 3. Morgan wants to take it inside. Pushes Gasiewski for two. It is no good, and we have a foul underneath. Foul on Drew Gunderman, I believe. Yeah. Gunderman will pick up the personal foul with 6 minutes remaining in the half. Martz inbounding. Gasiewski pushes it back here for a fake. A shot by Brocious, no good. Rebound goes out of bounds. They're going to stay down here, they say. So Martz will inbound the basketball for Line Mountain. Rolls it inside, stolen away nicely that time by Mark Mace. So if the Trojans can come back, they can get to within one here. As Miller picks up the dribble back here for Oxidine inside to Mark Mace. Right underneath there for Foltz for two. It's good. Well, they worked the play that time, and Skylar Foltz put it in after a good pass from Mark Mace. Here's a shot put up. Good for two from 31. Back comes the Trojans with it. Right here for Foltz, and then he has it blocked out of there. Gasiewski making a block on him. (31) was Morgan that made the shot before. (13-10), and it'll be Oxidine inbounding the ball here for the Trojans. Back here for Laudenschlager, who's back in there. There's a bounce inside here for a fake, a shot, a block. Picked up in here by the Eagles. Verano is 30. He goes on the baseline with it. Tries to roll it back out here. Miller coming back 2-on-2, so he'll have to drop it back here. Shot from out there by Laudenschlager's off the mark. Return shot put up and in good by Mark Mace. I'll tell you what, it is an effort, lack of effort that has stymied the Trojans this year. That's for sure. They're working it. Here's Brocious for two. 15-12, 4:36 left here in the first half. Oxidine with it, rolling it down court. Verano after him and the basketball out of bounds. It goes. They're going to rule it. Went off the Trojans. Wow. Be inbounded by the Line Mountain Eagles. Let's see. Here's Verano with it. And Verano will push it over in the other wing. Now they'll take it inside there for that Anderson. His shot before the foul, or before the shot, we have a foul. I'll hold everything. It's a non-shooting foul. Knock will be inbounding the ball here in a moment now as Zach Mace checks out of the ball game. Zach Laudenschlager in there to replace him for UDA. They'll fire this one back here for Morgan. He goes inside, one fake, now back out for Morgan. Morgan for two, it's good. Morgan with a little 12-footer, puts it in nicely, and it's 17. Here's the ball stolen away. Morgan for two more, in and out, no good. Rebounded here to Blake Miller, and then Blake loses the ball out of bounds underneath our basket. So it'll be inbounded by the Eagles. Trojans, who had gotten to within one, now trail by 5, and the Eagles have the basketball. Morgan inbound. Does so here for that Anderson. Back here for Knock. Morgan rather. Short and out of bounds. Pushed off out of bounds by Gaszewski. So Trojans will inbound the ball. 3:45 left here in the first half of this ball game. Here's a pass up the court, knocked out of bounds by Anderson. Pass came from Matt Harmon, who was in the ball game. Also Blake Ringler in there for UDA. So we'll see what we can do here. Inbound it back here for Harmon. Matt picking it up out front, spinning it over here for Blake Ringler on the baseline eventually. Harmon takes it up for 3. Short. Rebound comes down there to that Martz of Line Mountain. Had a double dribble there, and they got him for it. Yep. He dribbled, he stopped, he started his dribble again, so they call that a double dribble or a discontinued dribble, whatever. And UD get a chance to inbound the ball. 3:22 left here in the half. I'll loop it back here for Gunderman, who swings it back over there for Oxidine. Back here for Gunderman. Gunderman with a shot, good for 3. So Drew Gunderman gets on the books with a 3-pointer. It's 17-15. The Trojans trail by 2. Morano is going to be held by one of the Trojans. 25. That'll be Oxidine picking up the personal foul. And that'll send Morano to the foul line, shooting 1-1. Oxidine picks up his second personal foul. Morano in the first shot, no good. Rebounded nicely in there to Laudenschlager. Up comes Blake Miller. Miller swings it over here for a dump on the baseline here now for Ringler. Pushes it over there for a shot by Laudenschlager, no good. Rebound comes back this way. Martz has it. Martz carrying it down all the way for 2. It is good. The shot counts. The foul is called on Blake Miller. So it'll be Martz going to the line for the Eagles. He'll be shooting 1 to get 3. Mark Mason into the ball game for UDA. First shot, or the only shot, is good. 3-point attempt, and now in a 5-point lead for the Eagles. Here's a pass over here now. One fake, good shot. That time Zach Laudenschlager with a good pass from Mark Mace. And these two senior guys combined for 2 points. Here's Brocious trying to take it inside. He's hung on 2, shot put in, no good, and an over the back foul called. This time it'll be on Knock, I believe. We'll see. Picks up the foul with 2:28 left here in the first half. The Trojans trailing by 3. Here comes the Trojans. Ooh, near steal over there, but they pick it up. Take it on the near wing over here. Shot from over here by Laudenschlager off the side of the rim, or side of the basket, no good. Rebound ahead here for Brocious for 2, it's good. 22-17, Trojans drop back by 5. 2:05 left here in the first half. Zach ball off the hands of off the hands of Blake Ringler that time, I guess it was, and out of bounds. A timeout's going to be called by UDA. I think he wants a full timeout, and he'll get it with 1:54 remaining here in the first half. It's 22-17, Line Mountain. Smink back into the ballgame. He inbounds it here for the Eagles now as Morgan will bring it back up court following the UD timeout. Here's Morgan. Lost the handle on it. Picked up in here by Drew Gunderman. Gunderman swinging down, 14-foot try, no good. Smeek with the rebound, stolen away, however, nicely. Mark Mace picks it off for UD. Shot from the wing for 3, no good. Return shot put inside here for Mace. Mace for 2, no good. And back with it comes Brocious. Brocious had it stolen away from him by Zach Mace, and they're sitting on it. Let's see. On the tie-up, it'll be Line Mountain ball. 1:19 left here in the first half. And Martz will inbound the ball for the Eagles. He'll throw it back here, I guess I'm trying to say. Pass inside for Brocious. Brocious dropping it here for Morgan. Morgan, turnaround shot. No good. On a rebound, let's see who's got it. It's going to be tied up, and on the tie-up, it'll be UD ball, unless it went out of bounds. I'm not sure if Gosiewski, I think it's up or Dauphin ball. I'm not sure. Somebody called timeout. The Eagles did. So we've got 1:06 left here in a half. 22-17 Eagles. Well, the Eagles have the basketball, and they had called timeout. We thought he signaled that the ball went up our way, but not so. So Martz will inbound the basketball. Whoops, fires it back here, and control there to Morgan. Morgan had it tipped out of his hands by Matt Harmon. So Smeek will inbound the ball. Right there for that Brocious. Brocious gets it back. Shot off the glass, good for 2. Nice left-handed kind of a hook up there by Brocious, and went right off the glass, using the glass to his advantage. Here's Archive for 2. That's no good. Return shot put up, no good. Ball comes back here to Brocious. And Brocious has it back again. Brocious is one of their big scorers always when you see him in the paper. Here's Gosiewski for 2. That's good. Gosiewski backing in on Blake Ringler that time, and Gosiewski put it home. 26-17. Now the Trojans fall back by 9. Shot from over here for 3. That's off everything, and ball comes back here to Drew. Shot from over here for 3 by Harmon wouldn't go, and a foul call. A push foul will be called on Drew Gunderman. And that's going to allow Morgan, I guess it is, to go to the foul line, shooting a 1-and-1. Morgan at the line to shoot for the Eagles. 6.1 seconds remaining here in the first half of this ball game. Skylar Foltz in there for UDA. Morgan to shoot a 1-and-1. If he makes the first one, he gets the bonus. Here's his first try. It's good. He'll shoot 2. 6.1 seconds remain. 10-point lead now, and now an 11-point lead for the Eagles. Knock reports back into the ball game to replace Smeek for the Eagles, and the Trojans will have one opportunity to get a shot off here if we can get the ball up court in those 6.1 seconds. Long pass down here, coming here to Foltz. Foltz stopping, pops it back here. Here's Miller, no good, and that's going to do it. So the Trojans trail again here now, this time by 11 at halftime. They had gotten within 1, but drop back and trail now 28-17 at the half, and we'll be right back with the second half in just one moment. Second half underway here now. Trojans with the advantage of inbounding the basketball. They push it over there for Laudenschlager. Back out. Here it comes. They'll swing it here for Oxidine. Ox back over there. Blake Miller. Can he get 3? No. The ball comes down there to Smeek. And back up court come the Eagles. Ball will be thrown away on the near side here. That will give it back to the Trojans. No harm done so far. So let's see if we can get a bucket. Here's Oxidine swinging it here for Gunderman. Gunderman back for Ox. Ox trying to go inside. It's tapped out of there. Picked up over there by Blake Miller, however. He'll swing it back outside for Oxidine. Matt spinning it here for Drew Gunderman from outside for three. No good. Rebound to Brocious. Stolen away nicely by Zach Ladenschlager. Here for Blake Miller. Back to Zach. Black has his pass tipped away there by the Eagles, and so they exchange turnovers, and back up court comes Morgan with it for Line Mountain. Here for Brocious. Brocious looking underneath, but there's a pass underneath for Gaszewski for two. Number 3, Gaszewski gets to 30-17. Blake Miller. Oxidine in there for Ladenschlager. Ooh, wow. And then a walk will be called on Blake. Trying to go in there and goes for a walk with it. And Smink getting ready to inbound for Line Mountain. Gessner into the ball game for the Trojans. And they're going to call a blocking foul on Mark Mace. And that will allow the Eagles to inbound. Smink will inbound the ball for Line Mountain. For Morgan. Inside for a pass here now for Martz. He's fouled. Foul will be on Gunderman, I guess. So Martz will go to the line shooting 2. Here's a second shot, and it's no good. So he missed a pair. And let's see, back with it comes Smink for Brocious. Brocious faking once, puts a left-handed shot up. Good. Brocious made a fake once, then stopped, and he's a left-hander, obviously, and put a shot up there. Good. 32-17. Here's Oxidine for 2. That won't go. Rebounded in there to Brocious. Up court they come. Bounce pass over here for Martz. He lost the handle on it. Rolls it back out here for a short 14-footer that time. No good. And out of bounds. It's going to be Line Mountain ball. Ox making a valiant effort for it over there, but or no, it's going to be UD ball rather. So he did make a good effort after it. Gunderman checks out of the ball game now as Matt Harmon back in there for UDA. Inbounds pass stolen away by Morgan. Morgan over there for Brocious. Brocious wants to push it back here for Martz. He tried to spin it underneath, but a couple of Trojans there to block it off, but the Eagles still control. Here's Brocious again, dumping it over there on the baseline for a shot for 2 from Smink. And up court come the Trojans. 34-17, they have doubled them up. Harmon from outside for 3, that's no good, and rebound comes down to Smink. He'll loop it ahead here for Brocious. Brocious walked with it. So that'll turn it over to the Trojans. And Oxidine will inbound the ball here probably to Gessner maybe. Let's see. Yep. Matt Gessner has it back there for Matt Oxidine. Matt Harmon on the wing. Got a couple of Matts in there. Ball's tipped away. And then we're going to have a home foul. That time they'll get a hold on him. He held him by the foot, holding him on the leg. Mike would like to know what kind of a call that was. Held him by the leg. First time I've ever seen it happen, but he called it. And it's going to be inbounded here by Morgan. Back there for Martz. A hold of the leg foul. All right. Inside here for Brocious. Brocious takes it to the hoop. Look, and then it's blocked out of there. Ladenschlager may have put a block on that one. I'm not sure. He might have, though. Somehow or another it got blocked out, and it was off the Trojans. So it'll be Fultz coming back into the ball game to replace Blake Ringler for UDA. They will inbound it back here, and a foul will be called on Matt Gessner for bumping into 31 out there. The ball game now. He'll inbound the basketball for them. Back here for Brocious. Brocious across the timeline. Ooh, had it looked like back court to me. Yeah, it was. Yep, back court. called on the Eagles. And UD will inbound the basketball. 4:44 left here in the third quarter. Foltz with it. Back out here for a shot by Oxenine for three. It's good. Matt Oxenine hits a three. 34-20, 14-point lead. Here's Morgan with it, or rather Verano with it. Over here now, Morgan has it for two. And up court comes Oxenine for UDA. Nearly tapped away by Verano, but picked up in here by the Trojans. Now inside they go with it for Foltz. His shot blocked out of there. It'll be inbounded by UDA. I think Anderson, number one, might have got a hand on that one. And Oxenine will inbound the ball. Ox pushes it back here for Foltz. Foltz over in the wing. Nope, stolen away. Verano tapped it loose, and then on the floor it goes. Going to have a tie-up. The tie-up will give the ball to the Eagles. Brock Stone into the ball game for UDA. Brock making his first appearance in the ball game. The ball tapped away, but picked up in here by Morgan. Morgan for two. It's good. And up court come the Trojans. 38-20. Bounce it here. Here's a shot from the side by Gessner, no good. And the rebound up here now. Here's Anderson. Anderson to the hoop. Had his knocked out of there. Stolen nicely by Matt Gessner that time. Gessner about a foot shorter than Anderson, but the young freshman made a heck of a defensive play that time for UDA. Knock will inbound the ball for the Eagles. Does the right so here for Anderson. For Knock. Knock from the wing. Off the mark. Knock has his own rebound, looking for two. No good. Gets decked in there. Ball on the floor. Picked up in here by the Trojans. Gessner coming back with spinning it here for Laudenschlager. Oh, then there'll be a walk called on Gessner. 3:24 remaining in the ball game. 38-20. Knock will inbound. Back here for Martz. Martz across the timeline with it. Dropping it there. Now Verano pushes it inside here for Anderson. Anderson puts a shot up. He's fouled. And Anderson will go to the line shooting two for the Eagles. Anderson's first shot was short. So he will shoot one more. Here's his second try. It is good. So he made one out of two. And back come the Trojans. 39-20. Across the court it goes. Harmon is back in there. Ball stolen away by Knock, but picked back up here by Mark Mace. Mark for two. No good. Rebound underneath there to Blake Miller. His shot blocked out of there. No foul, and back with it comes Martz. Martz is fouled. Push foul will be called on Mark Mace, and that will send Martz to the line shooting two. Change Maces now. Mark Mace will go out. Zach Mace comes in to replace Mark Mace. As second shot put up here is good. So Martz made his 2 for 2 and makes it 41. Or no, do you want to make one there? I'm not sure. Anyway, over the wing it goes. Shot from over there, no good. Rebound comes down here. Knock has it, but he's going to be out of bounds with it as he and Blake Miller battle for it. They're going to give it to the Clock, or yeah, not Clock. What's his name? Knock. That's right. Here's Verano winding down the left wing with it for Brocious. Back to Verano for two. No good. Rebound, let's see, comes down here, picked up by Martz. Martz for two. No good. Return shot by Anderson. No good. And now we're going to have a home foul called, which brings a great cheer from the Trojan fans as it's the first foul of the second half for the Eagles. So the Trojan fans really enjoying the fact that they finally have called for a foul. And up court with it come the Trojans. Blake Miller with it for UD. Near wing over here for Oxidine. For Miller. Oxidine from outside for three. That's off the mark. Rebound comes down over there. Let's see. Controlled to Zach Mace. Zach with a turnaround shot blocked by Anderson. Back outside it comes. Here's Miller for three. That won't go. And a foul called. Probably a technical foul called on Coach Calnon, I believe. I think it was. We'll see if Mike sits down. Somebody over there got a tee, and I'm not sure who it was. To the foul line goes Martz shooting. First shot's good. Martz is good. So he goes 2 for 2. And I don't think it was on Mike. I'm not sure who that was on. They didn't mention anything about him sitting down. He's still walking around over there, so most of the time they'll tell him to sit, but I'm not sure who it was on then. Perhaps it wasn't on Mike. Here's Brocious with it. And Brocious picks it up, drops it over the wing, stolen away nicely over there by Harmon. Harmon working it back, spins it here for Blake Miller. Blake trying to take it inside off the glass, good for 2. Blake Miller for 2, 43-22. They loop this in the head for Brocious. Brocious goes over the wing with it. Verano with it. He'll try to go inside, but a foul called on UD. Sends Verano to the foul line shooting 2. His first shot no good, or shooting 1 and 1. First shot was no good, so back we come. Here's Blake Miller. Blake rushing down the court. Over in the corner he goes with it. And we'll have a foul called on Morgan. Yeah, and that's going to let the ball come in play here with 1:19 left here in the third. 43-22, a 21-point lead for the Eagles. Trojans will inbound the basketball. Bounces it here for Blake Miller. Blake tries to take it on the baseline. He goes underneath, puts a shot up, no good. Rebound comes back here to Harmon. Harmon for 2, no good. Rebounded inside there to Smink, and then back up court come the Eagles. Bouncing it here for Anderson. Anderson 17-foot shot, no good. Rebounded back here to Oxidine. Ox coming down the court, stopping, popping, no good. Rebound underneath here to Brock Stone. His shot's good. Foul called. Foul will be on Anderson, who reacts to that call. But Brock Stone will go to the line for UDA. He'll be shooting 1 to get 3. Here's Stone's first shot. It is good. So Brock makes 1 and gets 3. 25-43, 48 seconds remaining. And Gosiewski will inbound the ball for the Eagles. Looping it here for a long pass up here for a shot, no good. That was Knock, missed the shot. Back with it come the Eagles, and look out, we got a hold foul called on that call will go against we have a man hurt down here. Knock on that last play at this end of the court. Got himself injured. Looks like he might have injured his back. He went down really hard for sure. So it'll be an official timeout here while they get him tended to. And it'll be Brocious coming back in for the Eagles. Now in the meantime, the Trojans will take the ball and put it in play underneath their basket with 37 seconds left here in the third. Spink picks up his third personal. Trojans inbound it back here for Miller. Stolen away. Back with it comes Morgan. Morgan is fouled. He'll go to the line shooting 2, I guess. And foul was on Blake Miller. Morgan will shoot a pair. Correction, Morgan will shoot a 1-and-1. Fouled prior to the shot. First shot's good, so he'll shoot 2. 44-25. Blake Miller checks out of the ball game. Now Matt Gessner in there for UDA. Morgan will shoot 1 more. It is good. So he goes 2 for 2. And up court come the Trojans now with 25 seconds remaining. Near wing here. Harmon back out for Harmon for a shot from the wing for three. Just off the mark. Again, rebounded in there, and they're going to let it go out of bounds. They're going to say it went out of bounds off the Trojans. Krzyzewski bouncing it back in off Brock Stone. So Anderson will inbound the basketball for the Eagles. And Morgan bringing it up court. Pushes it down there for dump out there to Brocious. Ooh, stolen away nicely that time. Here comes a shot for two, no good. Back up court they come with it. Here's a shot at the buzzer. This is no good, off the glass. And that'll do it for the third quarter. So at the end of three, it is 45-25, Line Mountain by 20. All right, it'll be Smink inbounding the basketball here to begin the fourth period at Line Mountain. He does so back here for Morgan. Morgan across the timeline. Goes over on the left wing. Back here for Smink. Smink takes it on the right wing side, bouncing it back out front here for Martz. Martz is bumped into 32. Rodenschlager will pick up a blocking foul. That will send Martz to the foul line shooting a 1-and-1. Shoot two now. The Trojans with their 10th team foul. So every foul henceforth will be a two-shot foul. Martz's first try is good. He will shoot another. Good for two. Anyway, back comes Blake Miller. Blake wheeling it down the right wing side over here. And letting some people in his wake. Blocked out of there by Krzyzewski, who went up high to get that one for the Eagles. And Oxidine will inbound the ball. Boy, nearly threw it away on the inbounds. Blake Miller for three, no good. Rebound comes down here, and they'll dump it right on the baseline, but there is Smink to steal that one away. And Brocious has it back here for Morgan. Morgan goes down on the wing, stolen away nicely that time by Drew Gunderman. Gunderman with a pass up here, a trip foul, and there's going to be no call. No call. Boy, I can't blame Mike for that, huh? What in the world kind of a thing was that? That was the worst. Look at, he'll get him. Yep. No call. Absolutely ridiculous officiating here. Gee whiz. That was absolutely terrible. Wow. Okay, the Trojan or the Eagles will inbound the ball now. It's going to be inbounded here by Martz. Inbounds it here for Smink. Up for Martz. Martz is fouled. Foul will be on Oxidine. And Martz will go to the line shooting two. Here's Martz's first shot. It's no good. Second shot by Martz, good. He made one for two, and Gunderman up court with it for UDA. Near wing here, stolen away, and out of bounds it goes. They'll rule it off the Eagles. Gunderman will inbound it back here for Miller, for Gunderman. Back for Miller. Blake out in front. He's tripped. No call there. On the corner it goes. In and out. No good. Rebounded here to Oxidine. His ball stolen away by the Eagles. Here's Ox for three. That's no good. Rebound underneath and a foul called. Foul will be on UD. Or will it be on? Yeah, it'll be on the Trojans. 32, Laudenschlager picks up the personal foul. And that will send Smink to the foul line shooting two for the Eagles. Here's Smink's first try. It is no good. Second try, good. There goes one for two. And back once more come the Trojans. This Miller looking to go all the way with one. No good. Rebound. It comes back here, and we have a foul called. That foul is on Gunderman. And that will send Martz back to the foul line, shooting 2 again for the Eagles. First shot by Martz is nothing but net. 50-25, so they've doubled up the Trojans here with 6:28 left in the ball game. Second shot by Martz, good. Makes 2 for 2. 51-25. Miller up court. Over the wing he goes. Shot from over there is no good. Rebound comes down inside, and let's see who's got it. It's going to be Martz clearing it for the Eagles. And he's got it back again. Martz up court. And a foul, hold foul called on Oxidine. That might be Ox's 5th. I'm not sure. We'll see. No, I guess it's his 4th. And Martz again back to the foul line, shooting 2. Here's his first shot. It's good. Ox has 4. Gunderman has 4. Mark Mace has 4. And it's tied up there. Brocious and Zach Laudenschlager is tying that one up. Zach will leave the ball game now, as does Mark Mace, as Zach Mace into the ball game along with Brock Stone. Anderson returns to the lineup for the Eagles. He'll replace Brocious for the Eagles. Here's a shot for 3. That's off the mark. Rebound comes down here. Control to Martz. Down the wing it goes for a near steal out here. It is stolen. They go for it here. Watch this. Oh, what do you call that? What in the world? This game's getting out of control. The game is definitely getting out of control. Yep. These guys are letting this thing get out of control. Yeah, foul, but none shooting. We don't shoot. Shot from the side, no good. And it'll be Eagle ball. 5:44. Why does the time seem to be going so slowly now, John? Too many fouls. Shooting too many fouls, yeah. Let's just let it run. Don't foul. Get it out of here. Here's Martz with it. And timeout called by the Eagles. Timeout called by Line Mountain. 5:35 left in the ball game, and we'll be right back. Okay, the timeout is over, and the Eagles will inbound the basketball. They do here for Verano, and Verano over in the wing for out front for Martz. Martz stopping, pushing it back out here. Verano, or rather, knock that was. Now Verano has it. Shot no good. Rebound comes right down there to Anderson. He lost the handle on it. And a hold foul called on UD. And that'll send Anderson to the foul line, shooting a pair for the Eagles. Here's the first shot. Good. The second shot, no good. Rebound comes down here to Zach Mace. Back for Oxidine. Ox pushing it over the wing over there. Blake Miller has it, takes it inside, lifts one up short. Rebound comes down to Anderson. He'll drop it here for Martz. And Martz up court. Over the wing there for Knock. Verano going down the left wing side over there, has it tapped out of there. Oh, we have a hold foul. Foul number 37 on the Trojans for tonight, I believe. And that's going to send Verano to the foul line as shooting 2. The line to shoot a pair. First shot's off the mark. Shot is good. The second one. 54-25. Here's Oxidine trying to take it inside, and a foul called. Foul will be on number 12, Martz. None shooting, only the team's what? Is that the team 6, John? It's team 6, so none shooting yet. Too early in the ball game. It's 4:46 left. Here's Ladenschlager. Shot from outside. That wouldn't go. Rebound tipped around in air, controlled to Spots. We'll drop it back here for Martz. Over there on the wing, Verano. Verano from way outside. In and out, no good. Rebounded there to Ladenschlager. Zach will bring it down the court. Stopping out in front. Pushing it inside here. Turnaround shot by Ringler. In and out, no good. Shot put up by Brock Stone, no good. How about Oxidine? Shot good. Ox gets her to go. Here's Martz with it. Oh, near steal in there by Oxidine. Now he'll run it down here, and Ox has a steal on it. Back up court come the Trojans. Nice behind the back dribble. Ox looking to loop one up, no good. Rebounded in there to the Eagles, and back comes Martz. Martz over the wing. Back here for Martz. 3:35 remaining. Back to Martz. It goes out of bounds. It'll be tipped by Oxidine. Or no, that was a foul call on Ox. That'll do it for Matt. He's finished for the evening. He will check out of the ball game, picking up his 5th personal foul. And the Trojans will put in Matt Gessner to replace Matt Oxidine. And Martz at the line, waiting to shoot 2. Aha, Martz missed his first one, John. He's getting tired. Yep, he's shot about 14 foul shots so far. The second one, well, he's got his strength back. Anyway, he puts the second one in. 21 into the ball game. That is for the Eagles, but it doesn't matter. Here's Ringler dumping it on the baseline, and out of bounds it goes past Zach Mace. 3:23. This has got to be the longest fourth period that I've seen this year. It probably is. Dropping it underneath there for Spots. Spots has it blocked out of there nicely by Ringler, but then they're going to say Blake stepped on the end line, and so it'll be Eagle ball anyway. And Knock will inbound the ball. Hoops are right in front here for Anderson for 2. Here's Ringler pushing it over there for Mace, but picked up by Zach Ladenschlager. His shot no good. And the rebound, let's see, comes down, and a foul. Foul will send yet another Eagle to the foul line to shoot. I'm not sure who exactly the foul was on, but I do know that Verano is at the foul line shooting 2 for the Eagles. Here's his first shot. It is no good. Second shot by Verano, good. He made 1 out of 2. Mark Mace back into the ball game for UDA. 2:50 left here in this game. Ooh, there's a shot and a blocking foul called on the Eagles, and that might even send a Trojan to the foul line to shoot 2. It looks like it's going to be Blake Miller at the line for UDA. He'll be shooting a pair. Here's his first try for the Blakester. It is good. He'll shoot one more. 28-58. 30-point differential, and now a 29-point differential. 58-29. And I think we might have a walk called on Knock, and we do. For the Trojans to get the ball back, but again it stops the clock. 2:44 left as the clock slowly crawls down here. There's Mark Mace. Mark. Looked like he might have wanted to take it inside, but stopped. Here's a shot put up, no good. Return shot by Blake Miller is no good, but Blake will go back to the foul line, and he will be shooting 2 once more. Blake at the line to shoot 2. His first shot's good. Second shot, no good. Rebound, let's see. controlled off the Blake Ringler as they passed it back in here off Blake. So the Line Mountain have it. 2.5 minutes remaining in the game. Then he'll throw it away and they'll give the ball back to the Trojans. 2:27 left. Blake Miller will inbound the ball. Back here for Zach Laudenschlager. Here's Laudenschlager trying to take it inside. No hold on that one. And out of bounds it goes. No hold on that. Huh? White questioning whether there might have been a hold on that one. Ref said no, he never touched him. Okay, Mike says all right. Another shot put up, no good. Third try, no good. Fourth try, good. That time was Zach Mace putting that one in. Pass back underneath here. They'll dump it underneath here for a shot by Spots. No good. Out of bounds. It goes off the Trojans. Be inbounded by Line Mountain. Knock will inbound the ball. Knock inbounds it. Here's a ball tipped ahead back. Court it comes to Verano. Verano taking it back up court for his Eagles. Here's Knock had it tipped out of there by Laudenschlager. Zach will pick up the foul. And to the foul line goes Knock. He'll be shooting 2. Next shot, good. Missed the first, made the second. And up court comes Laudenschlager. Looping one in somehow or another, no good. And a rebound, let's see, picked up by, well, it goes out of bounds off the Trojans. It'll be inbounded by Line Mountain. Minute 34 remaining. Verano with it. That's number 10. I don't even know who it is. Yep, wait a second. A hold foul called on UD. 10 will go to the line shooting 2. For UDA 2, he ends his night here. And it'll be Verano at the line, or rather 10 at the line, shooting a pair. 10 made his first one. Here's his second try. It is good. Here comes Mark Bass with it. Yeah, lost the ball, lost the handle on that one, and then we have a foul down here. A foul, I think, will take Mark Bass out of the ball game for UDA also. Crowd here reacting. Look at the crowd over here from Line Mountain. They're not really sure. This crowd over here from UDA knows what in the world's going on here. And boy, oh boy, have we taken a thumping from the Stripes and everybody else tonight here. Anyway, at any rate, 21 to the line, shooting 2. Here's his second try. It's in and out, no good. Rebounded there to the Trojans. And back up court come the Trojans. They bang it into the corner over there. Here's Blake Ringler trying to go in for 2, no good. Zach Mace for 2, it's good. Less than a minute to play, and Gunderman just fouled out of the ball game, I believe. Gunderman fouls out of the game, and they kind of make almost a ridiculous farce out of this. Here comes Brock Stone in, and 20 will be at the line, shooting 2. So 20 made the first one. Here's the second try. It's good. Let's get this over with and get the heck out of here. 50 seconds remaining. Here's Gessner picking it up over there for Ringler. Ringler on the baseline for a shot from outside by Gessner. No good. Rebound comes down here to Blake Miller. Blake shot good. 35 seconds left. Spin it over in the wing, and we have a push foul down here on Gessner. And that's going to send 10 back to the line, shooting a pair for the Eagles. There's 20 at the line, shooting his first of 2. It's no good. 28 seconds remaining. Next shot, good. Here's Blake Miller. Pushing it out inside. Charge foul called on Blake Miller. Again, the crowd reacting over here to every foul. And I think Blake bought it too. So that's about 5 guys fouled out. I've never seen this in all the years I've been taping. I never saw a game that is being played like this one's being played. But wow. Here we go. The final 21 seconds. As long as no one gets hurt, we'll be okay here. Here's Skylar Foltz with it. Skylar up court. Pushing it back here for shot by Stone is good for 2. 6 seconds remain. And a reach-in foul will be called on Zach Mace. And another Eagle will be at the line shooting 2. Three seconds remaining in the ball game. 3 seconds. And Avrano will be at the line shooting 2. Here's his first one. It's no good. He'll shoot one more. With 3 seconds, I think they better get the ball players off the court as soon as this thing is over. Second shot's good. In fact, the Eagles aren't even going to challenge this one now. This will be the final shot of the ball game. It's good for 3 by Ringler. The final score here is the Eagles 65, the UDA Trojans 41. And I believe it'll be calmness prevailing out here now, as this game just was wacko from the very, very beginning and never got any better. So we'll see you at the next UDA ball game. I want to get a quick shot of the scoreboard if I can. Yeah, right. Exactly. Yep. That'll do it. Go ahead. Yeah, yeah. Hey. Catch you later. Good night from the Eagles. Good evening, everybody. We're out here at Pine Grove tonight for a Saturday evening ball game, non-league, of course, scheduled against these Pine Grove Cardinals. And we do have the names, of course, for both teams tonight. So we'll be set to go here in just a moment. It is a crowded gymnasium here. The Cardinal fans really come out to see their Cardinals play, and a good group of Trojan troopers over here also in attendance tonight at the ball game. So we'll be set with the opening tip-off here in just a moment, and we'll see if the Trojans can get back on track here against a tough Cardinal ball club. So if the shooting improves, we've got one heck of a good opportunity here. So we'll see, and we'll be right back. Here's your starting 5 being introduced out here now for UDA as we get set to go. Oxidine, Miller, and Mark Mace. Drew Gunderman, number 30, introduced next. As a matter of fact, Zach Laudenschlager gets the start tonight, not Zach Mace. Zach is out there standing, however. But anyway, so Skylar Foltz introduced as the final starter for UDA tonight. So we wish these guys luck, and we hope that the offense may be with them. We'll find out. Have the introduction of the Cardinals, and then we'll be set to go. We'll be blocking out a lot of the action down at that end of the court. The other end of the court, I think, seems pretty much open. Yeah, that won't be too bad. But I hate to stand up because there are people almost behind me here, so we'll do the best we can here. 44 out here is Peterson, 33 is Landis, number 10 is Warner, and tipping it off out there is Lehman. And we'll pick up the other guys as we go along. Block number 25. So here we go with the opening tip of tonight's ball game. Controlled back here, and Landis has it. Alex Landis with it for the Cardinals. We'll see if the Cardinals can, or the Trojans can get some good offense going here tonight. That's what it's going to take. Cardinals have a height advantage. It's not tremendous, but it is a height advantage. Landis trying to dump it inside there for block for two. It's good. So they worked it inside, and the first 2 points of the ball game go to the Cardinals of Pine Grove. Oxidine up court here for Miller. Here's Ox with it, goes into the corner. Now back out in front. They'll spin it near wing here for Laudenschlager, and Blake Miller's got it. Shot from over there for three, just off the mark, and rebounded in there to the Cardinals. So back up court come the Pine Grove Cardinals, and Landis over in the wing he goes. Into the corner there for a block, now on the baseline. They spin it back out. Here's that Peterson. Peterson with a shot for two, no good. Return shot put up there by 33, wouldn't go, and the Trojans come down with a rebound. Looked as though it was Skylar Fultz getting that one for UDA. Spin it here for a shot from Laudenschlager. Off the mark, rebound inside. Here comes down to the Trojans. Shot from outside, no good. Rebound shot put up, good for two. So Oxidine ties up the ball game 2-2 as he pops in his own shot, following it inside, puts an 8-footer up. They'll drag it down here to block inside here. Peterson lost the handle on it, picked up in here by UDA. Back with it comes Blake Miller. Blake up court for UDA. Gosh, if the Trojans could just get them to go. They got so many good shots and so many that won't go. Into the corner here for Gunderman. Gunderman right inside there for Fultz. Fultz tries to spin one off the glass, no good, goes to the deck pretty hard, but he's okay. And Landis brings it back up court for Pine Grove. Landis spinning it over the wing. They'll try to go inside here. The ball tipped loose and picked up by the Cardinals. Near wing here. Here's Landis for three, no good. Rebound comes on to Peterson for two. It's good. Peterson, big guy in there, and he gets the rebound and puts it back for two. Shot from into the corner, no good, and on the rebound we have a push foul called, I think, on Gunderman. We'll see. This is Warner inbounding the ball. Gets it to Landis. He'll spin it over here for that 33 Lehman. Lehman trying to take it inside. The ball was loose. Picked up, spins it back over here for Warner from outside. It's no good. Rebound comes down there to Oxidine. 4-2. The score. Here's a shot put up, blocked away in there by that Landis, who got up high that time to block that one. Shot by Zach Laudenschlager. Lehman has it, puts it, shot for three outside, no good. Rebounded inside there, but the ball stripped away. On the floor it goes, picked up by Block for two, no good. Peterson for two. So Peterson for two more in there. If the Trojans could just run this outfit, make them run, I think Peterson would get pooped, but you never know. Here's a ball into the corner here behind every head. That's on this side of the gymnasium. Here's a nice move inside there by shot for Laudenschlager, good for two. 6-4, Pine Grove by two. So Zach gets that one to go down. Landis picking it up here. Dropping it there for that pass over here for Warner. Push it back outside. Landis or Lehman. Lehman looks inside, presses it over the wing. Drive, passing it back outside. Ball loose, but picked up here. There's Landis with it deep. Now he'll bring it back out front. Harmon in there for UDA. As a matter of fact, Harmon is in there now, and so is Zach Mace. Ball tipped away nicely by Harmon, but recovered here by Landis. And he'll drive it back in, take it in for two. Blocked out of there nicely that time by Zach Laudenschlager, but picked up by Lehman. Lehman will put it into the corner. Now inside it goes there, and it's tipped around, finally controlled by UDA. As Oxidine will bring it up court. Ox pushing it over there for Harmon into the corner. Here's a shot from the wing. It's good for three. Zach Mace hits a three and the Trojans lead 7-6. Landis picking it up here for that Warner rather. Warner fired over there for Landis, nearly fired it out of bounds. It's picked up in there by Block. Back for Landis. 2:57 remaining here in the first quarter. Here comes that Lehman trying to go inside with it. It's out of bounds off the Trojans, they say. So Blake Ringler into the ball game along with Matt Gessner for UDA. And Landis will inbound the ball for Pine Grove. Shot from way outside for three is good. A three-pointer, and it's 9-7. The Cardinals back on top. Shot from the wing for three wouldn't go that time. Rebound comes down in there to number four rather. We'll find out who that young fella is here in just a moment. He'll push it on the near wing over here. Lehman for three, no good. Tip inside by Landis, no good. Rebound comes down there to Mace. That's Mark Mace, and now this is Gessner, Matt Gessner. Into the corner he goes. Now it comes out in front here for Harmon, who played a heck of a good junior varsity ball game tonight. Shot put up by Blake Ringler, no good. Rebound comes down in here and controlled by number four. He has it tapped out of bounds, it'll go. And it'll be a UD ball. Find out who four is later. I don't have him on my sheet. But here he is. I know he's here. Anyway, here is Matt Gessner for Zach Mace. Ringler pushing it back out here. Shot from outside for three, a little bit short. Right back it comes. 12-foot try. A little low, good short. Rebound tapped around in there. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll be white ball. And that means that Warner will inbound. Does so there for Landis. Minute 36 left here in the opening period. Quick pass down here for that Lehman. Lehman goes underneath for two. It's good. He made a move underneath there and spun it up and in. It's 11-7. Trojans trail by 4. Whoops. Ball stolen away by that number 4 guy. He's going to have to slow it down, though. We'll push it back over in a wing for a shot. No good. Rebound tipped around. Controlled there to the Trojans. Back with it comes Harmon. Harmon into the corner for Mark Mace. Harmon out in front. Dropping it here for Gessner. 57 seconds remaining, and the ball is going to have a push foul called on Pine Grove. Send in 5 new faces are the ones that began the ball game. The starters all back in there now for UDA. 55 seconds remaining here in the first period. Bounce it in here for Fultz. Spreading out around the perimeter. Blake Miller with it. Blake taking it down, pushing it over there for Zach Laudenschlager. Here's Oxidine for Fultz. Fultz dropping it back here. Shot from outside. Ooh, that looked good from here, but didn't go. Warner with the rebound. And back up court comes Landis with it for Pine Grove. For that number 4 guy. Into the wing. Baseline. Now back out. 4 with it. On the baseline, a blocking foul called on Zach Laudenschlager. Laudenschlager picks up his first, the team's second. Inbound play comes down here to block for, to Lehman, and he has 2. It's 13-7. Over here for a shot for 3, no good. Rebound comes down, and that's going to do it. As time expires here in the first quarter. At the end of 1, it's Pine Grove 13, the Trojans 7. Second period underway here, and the Trojans with the basketball. There's Oxidine. Fellow moved down a little bit now. That's a little better. Here is Ringler with it. Ringler pushing it back on the near wing here for, well, ahead a little bit, but not much. Anyway, here they push it over the wing. Here comes Harmon. Harmon dropping it on the baseline for Zach Mace, and Zach will be called for a walk. That time on the baseline, kind of walked with it. Trojans trail by 6. And Landis with it for the Cardinals. He'll bring it down the court. This is, I looked and I, anyway, I'm not sure who that is again. I'll find out. Turnaround shot, in and out, no good. Rebound comes down here. Let's see who's got to control it. Goes on the floor. And on the tie-up, it's going to stay Cardinal ball. Landis will inbound the ball. Inbounds it right here for 5, and hold on, we have a hold foul called, probably on Brock Stone, I believe. 5 in there is Morgan for Cardinals. He's pushing around underneath. Shot from the wing over here, good. By number 4. And I'm telling you, he will not remain nameless. I'll find out who that is here in a little bit. Here comes Gessner with it. Stop it, 15-foot shot. No good. Rebounded pretty strongly in that time by that Lehman guy. He'll drop it back here. Kramer, I think the kid's name is 4. I think his name might be Kramer. Shot put up short. Rebound tipped around, and he has his own rebound. Dumps that one back out here for Kramer. I'm almost sure that is Kramer. He'll work it around over in a wing. Now inside, they'll go in the baseline. Oh, a pass to Kramer was all by himself. Good pass, and one of the Trojans missing a defensive assignment there, whatever. Coach Calnon calls timeout. 6:24 remaining here in the first half. It's 18-7 Pine Grove. Okay, back to action following the UD timeout. Over the wing it goes here for Laudenschlager. Gunderman. Got to get Gunderman into the offense for sure. They'll loop it over this way, intended for Laudenschlager, but the ball came loose and into the corner it goes. Trojans apparently have it after we get behind some couple heads here. And this is Blake Miller. Blake pushing it over in the near wing. Into the corner it goes for Foltz. Shot from outside for 3 is good. Blake Miller hits a 3. And this is Kramer getting ahead here now for Lehman. Lehman with a shot. Good for 2. Well, that Lehman has the height and the moves and the strength. Look at the size of the kid. Oh, yeah. He's strong. 20-10. They have doubled up the Trojans here. Holtz comes back outside. Another try for 3. Just in and out. No good. Rebounded in there to that 5. That's Gonder. Or Morgan, rather. And up the court they come. This is Morgan with it. Loops it back over here for Landis. Landis will take it inside. 12-foot try. No good. Return underneath by Lehman. Good for 2. Well, Lehman, obviously the man to hold up down up here. He's really been putting them in right. The pop-ups right from 2 feet out. So hard to defend against a kid that tall and that strong. Ooh, dear steal. Laudenschlager for 2 over everything it goes. A foul called. Push foul is going to be called. That's going to send Laudenschlager to the line, I would think. Number 4, Kramer. No, it was after the shot. So 4, Kramer picks up the foul, and UD will inbound the ball. Out here for Foltz. Foltz trying to drive it inside, lost the handle on it, picked up in here by Pine Grove. This is Landis. Landis looks inside there for that Morgan. Then back out, they'll swing it. Kramer with it. Lehman putting it on the baseline. Turnaround shot put up no good. Rebounded nicely that time by Laudenschlager. The back up court come the Trojans quickly. Stopping and popping, looking for 2 is Oxidine, but that wouldn't go. Kramer tracks it down, and back come the Pine Grove Cardinals. 4:05 left in the half. To the hoop for 2, but a big foul, and to the deck hard goes Landis. He'll pick himself up, dust himself off, and go to the line to shoot 2. First shot by Landis is good. The foul was on Gunderman, his second. He's going to check out of the ball game now, as does Foltz. Mace back in there for UDA. In fact, both Maces, Zach Mace as well as Mark Mace in there for UD. Harmon Oxidine and Laudenschläger. Second shot, or good. 24-10. And here's Mace. This is a Mark Mace out here for Oxidine. Oxidine pushing it on the near wing over here. Shot from over here. Good for two. And a foul. Foul will be on Block. And Zach will go to the line shooting one. Or no, he won't. No, he's going to go. It's going to be after the shot. So he won't be shooting. And in fact, Oxidine will be inbounding instead for UD. Zach Mace waiting to get this inbounds pass, and he's got it. He'll swing it all the way out here. Here's Zach Mace looking for something underneath. Shot from Laudenschläger off the mark. Return shot put up by Mark Mace, no good. Partially blocked perhaps, or at least it was a little short. And so back with it come the Cardinals. This is Landis taking it right inside, ran all over Zach Mace, and got himself a charge foul, did Landis. Charging. And so the Trojans will inbound the ball. 3:18 remaining here in the first half. See if the Trojans can get a bucket or two here and narrow the gap. Oxidine bringing it down the court. Near side here for Harmon. Harmon goes into the corner. Laudenschläger back out for Harmon, and then they'll spin it over the other corner here. Now they go inside with it for Zach Mace. He'll roll it back to Oxidine. Harmon with it. Ox. Harmon into the corner again. Shot from over here for three. Look at that, huh? When are the Trojans ever going to get a break? Ball went in, scooped right back out. Landis coming up court with it for Pine Grove. On the wing, back outside here. Here's a shot by Warner for three, no good. And on the floor it goes, and look out, we got people over here tackling each other. They're going to call time for something here. I might be bleeding or whatever. Just checking them out. Everything's good. So Landis will inbound the ball. 2.5 minutes left here in the first half. Right inside here for Peterson for two. It's good. Peterson came thundering in there, and there wasn't much the Trojans could do about that. He hit for two. Harmon. Oxidine and Harmon play it out front. Into the corner it goes here for Mace. Here's Harmon for three. It is no good. Rebound comes down here to Landis, or to Lehman rather. And up court comes Landis with it. Over into the corner. Now inside they'll go. Turnaround shot by Lehman, no good. Return shot put up and a foul called. Will send Block to the line, shooting two. Foul was on Mark Mace, his first. And Block at the line, shooting a 1-and-1. I think he said. No, shooting two. Yeah, okay. The 1-and-1 was for Mark Mace. Mark will check out of the ball game now. Blake Miller in there along with Blake Ringler, both returning to the Trojan lineup. And it'll be Block shooting his second one up here now with 1:53 left in the half. Second try, no good. Rebound comes down here, control two. Lehman. Here's Warner for three. It's good. Warner hits a three, makes it a 29-13 ball game with a minute and 35 seconds remaining here in the first half. For three, no. Return shot underneath. Yeah, good for Zach Mace. 29-15. Lehman dropping it back here for Landis. Landis guarding by Harmon out there. Minute 10 left here in the half. Ooh. Hold. Wow. Anyway, Harmon gets the personal foul. For Matt's his first, team sixth. And Foltz is going to come into the lineup to replace Zach Mace for UDA. And it'll be Warner inbounding the ball. Over here for Lehman. Lehman dumps it over there looking for block, and then he throws Blake Miller out of the way. No call there. Shot from outside for three is no good. Rebounded inside there to block for two, no good. Rebound comes down to Peterson. He'll try to make a move on the baseline, and a charge foul call. Well, there's a lot of banging around going in there. And they finally get Peterson for a charge. Guys like bulls in there just banging away. And finally, Peterson gets the call. It is his first, the team's fifth. 49.5 seconds remaining here in the first half. Blake Miller coming up for UD with Oxidine and Miller and Ox. Why can't like a couple of the threes go in? Pass on the end line for Blake Ringler is out of his hands, out of his reach. So 37 seconds left. Cardinals with the basketball. In here for that Lehman. Lehman up court. Blake Miller guarding him. Lehman still has it. Now back here for Landis. Landis near steal out there by Harmon. And it is finally stolen away. Well, let's see who's going to pick it up. They will. Shot put up and a foul called. Two bodies go to the floor. And it'll be Lehman going to the line shooting two for Pine Grove. Jared Lehman at the line shooting a pair. Foul was on Matt Harmon, his second. Their shot by Lehman, good. He will shoot one more. 19 seconds left here in the half. Second shot, no good. Rebound comes down this way, and let's see who's going to control. It's going to go out of bounds off the Trojans. So it'll be Cardinal ball to inbound. Warner looking to inbound it, I think. Yeah, Warner will inbound the ball for Pine Grove. Bounces it right in here for Peterson. The ball out of bounds off Oxidine. So they'll get to inbound it one more time. Ox doing a good job guarding that time on the inbounds play. Here's Landis with it. Goes right inside. Shot put up, no good. Rebound, and let's see, we're going to have a foul called on Peterson. He'll pick up the foul trying to control the rebound. And we've got 11 seconds remaining here. Peterson will pick up his second personal foul, and UDA will inbound the ball. 11 seconds remaining in the half. Time to get up court here and get a bucket. Now, they go inside, pushing it over the wing. Shot from over here for three. It's good. Matt Harmon bangs a three, and back with it comes Landis. This is good if it goes. Whoa. It didn't go, thank goodness. So the Trojans at the end of one half of the ball game, trailing by 12. It's Pine Grove 30 and the Trojans 18. You okay? Okay, the teams are back and ready to go for the second half of action. Near Pine Grove. And we'll see if the second half is a little bit better. Now the Trojans scored 6 in the first quarter, 12 in the second quarter, so we're due for 18 here in this quarter. Nice pass inside for Oxidine. A good pass that time from Gunderman to Ox, and Ox put it home. 30-20, 10-point differential. Here goes that Kramer into the corner. He goes with it. This is that Lehman who has killed the Trojans inside, looking for two, no good. Gets every rebound, but this time he's going to get a push foul on the rebound. He'll pick up the personal foul. It's a nice ball player. And he picks up his first personal foul of the ball game. Oh gosh, this guy's head's even bigger than the last guy. Cripes. Anyway, back they come from the Trojans into the corner. Here's Laudenschlager back outside here for Gunderman. Gunderman near wing. Now in on the baseline for Laudenschlager. Out front. Here's Gunderman. For Oxidine. Whoa! They called a different signal out there, and Gunderman went to go inside, and Ox threw the ball at him, but not where he was, instead of to him. So back comes Landis with it. Over there for that Warner. Here's Landis. Ooh, had it nearly stolen away there by Blake Miller. Inside it goes here for Lehman. Back to Landis, and then Kramer has it. Kramer bounces it over the wing. Into the baseline it goes. Landis spinning it back outside. Kramer for a long three. It's in and out, no good. Rebounded inside there, though, by Landis. On the floor it goes. Somebody ought to pick it up. Who's going to get it? It's going to be Lehman, and then he'll walk with it, though. He's going to walk with it. Yep. So UD will inbound the ball. Trojans with a chance to cut the margin to single digits here now. They had trailed by as many as 16, I believe, at one point here. Ladenschlager pushing it over here for Miller. Miller had the ball stripped out of his hands. Back with it comes that Kramer guy with a bounce pass over here for two by, I'm not sure. I don't think I can stand, but timeout's called here by the Trojans. Zach's wondering what a foul or whatever the heck here, and didn't get a call, so we'll be right back. Okay, the timeout is over. UD will inbound the basketball again. Back here for that Oxidine. This is Zach Ladenschlager. Fultz. Schuyler looking, bounces it over to wing. Gunderman back out here for Harmon. Matt pushing it back for Ox. Here's Gunderman back for Oxidine. Here for Ladenschlager. Gunderman for three. Nope. Ball tipped up in the air here. Let's see. It's going to be, wow, nearly rolled out of bounds there. Landis caught up with it, though, before it went out. And back they come. 5.5 minutes left in the third. Still 32-20 now. Inside on a give and go to Landis, and he is going to be held, they say, and a foul called, and that'll send him to the line, I think, or will it? No, it'll just be an inbound play here. Foul was on number 12, Harmon. He picks up his third. Skylar Fultz checks back out again now as Zach Mason there to replace him. Inbounds play comes down there, stolen away nicely by Mark Mace. Mark breaking back here with Oxidine, and Oxidine will have the ball rolled by him and out of bounds. So Trojans squander an opportunity there. Good steal by Zach Mace, or by Mark Mace, but then fired it too far past Matt Oxidine. So here's Kramer with it, firing it ahead here for Landis. Goes inside on the baseline, and ball on the floor, tied up. And on the tie-up, it'll be Cardinal ball. Landis will go to inbound for Pine Grove. Does so over there for a shot from the wing by Kramer. No good, but a foul call. They're going to call a push foul on Harmon. If it is, it's his fourth. Yeah, it is. So Matt's going to be yanked out of here as he picks up his fourth with a whole period and 5 minutes in this period to go. So Matt playing just a little bit too aggressively at the moment. Picks up his fourth personal. So Kramer at the line shooting one, making it. Could be Matt's last period of eligibility because he's staying in there. Second shot is good. He's shooting three. No, now he's going to come out. Matt will check out of the ball game. Blake Miller in to replace him. And here is Kramer's third try. It's good. So I think he made all three. It's 35-20 now. The 15-point margin back again for Pine Grove as the Trojans have scored 2 points this period so far. Here's Mark Mace out in front. Ladenschlager from outside, and he's flattened by Kramer, or by Lehman. And then to the line, shooting three, will go Zach Ladenschlager for UDA. For Lehman, it's his second personal foul. But Ladenschlager's the line shooting three. Here's Zach's first try. It is good. See if we can get a couple more of these to go. Three would be nice. Two would be good. One is okay. We already got the okay one. Here's his second shot. It is, oh, just wouldn't stay down there. But he'll shoot one more anyway. So shooting his third of 3. So far he's at 33%. Second one, or third one, good. So he made 2 out of 3. That's all right. That's good. 22-35. They bounce it ahead here to that Lehman guy. Lehman driving it on the baseline. Pushes it back out. Whoops, get a little focus here. Back out in front for Kramer. Kramer on the wing for Lehman. And Landis. Landis try to push it in here. Dumps it on the near wing over here. Here's Lehman for 3. No good. And Landis has the ball on the rebound. Out here for Kramer. Kramer taking it inside. 12-foot try. Good. Hops right up and in. 37-22. Zoxanine, whoops, off his leg. Miller, Blake dropping it back here now for Mark Mace. Over in the wing for Zach Mace. There's Ox. Near side for 2 from Laudenschlager. No good. Rebounded underneath there. Trojans getting almost no offensive board rebounding here at the moment. 1 shot and done. Whoa, right through the legs it goes over there. There's a big pile up on the floor here. What the heck are these guys doing? Timeout. White called. Timeout. 3:38 left here in the third period. It's 37-22. Pine Grove. Peterson back into the ball game now for Pine Grove. He's inbounding the ball here for Landis. Hoops it over here for Kramer. Kramer will take it down on the right wing. Pushing it back out in front here for Landis, and Landis is going to be fouled, they say. They're going to call a foul on Mark Mace. Mark will pick up his second. And Warner will inbound it. Does so inside here to Lehman for 2. Well, Lehman a couple of inches bigger there than Zach Mace, and Zach just couldn't do much about that. It was like Goliath and in there. So anyway, here's shot from the wing for 3. That's short. Rebound popped around in here, tapped over here, and back with it comes a shot by Landis again. Timeout called, or by, no, that was a shot by Landis, yeah. So timeout call now. It's 41-22 with 2:59 left here in the third. Trojan timeout is over. The Trojans will put the ball in play here now with Gessner bringing it up court for UDA. Gessner had a little trouble with it. Bounced it off his foot. Gets it inside here to Zach Mace. Over in the corner. Shot by over here by Ring. Oh, look at in and out. No good. Ball spun back inside here by for Landis. Landis taking it down the court. Puts a shot up. No good. Rebounded by a couple of Trojans. Then a foul will be called on. No, it's not. It's going to be a jump ball. Peterson tying it up there. Eugene Peterson here tying it up with a couple of Trojans. And on the tie-up, it belonged to UD. Comes Gessner, firing it down on the wing there for Mark Mace. Out here for Miller. Back for Mace. Inside here it goes. Now back. Whoops, off the foot. Went off the foot of Warner. And so UD will inbound again. Miller to inbound here for Gessner, I think. Yep, they'll loop it back this way, and Gessner's got it, more or less. He picks it up, fires it down over there for Miller. Miller is blocked out of there. Foul will be called on Landis. On the block of Blake Miller. For Landis, it's his second. Each team has committed 3 personals here in the second half. Brock Stone into the ball game. Oxidine in there too. Blake Miller checks out, or Blake Ringler checks out for UD. Here's Mark Mace. Mark trying to take it. Tries to dump it over here in a wing to Zach Mace, but that didn't work. And back come the Cardinals. For 2, no good. Rebounded in there to UDA. Zach Mace pulling that one down for Mark Mace. Mark into the corner, he goes with it. Here's Zach. Pushes a shot off the glass, good for 2. Zach uses the glass very well, and he did that time. Popped that one right off the glass and slithered it in there very quietly. As Landis pushes it up here for Peterson. Eugene Peterson looking for something to develop, nothing doing. This is Warner with it for Kramer. On the baseline it goes. Shot put up and a foul called. Foul will be on Zach Mace. And that will send Lehman once again to the line, shooting 2. Lehman made his first shot. Gunderman into the lineup for UDA to replace Blake Miller. Foul was on Zach Mace, his first. Next shot's good. A minute and a half remaining here in the third. 43-24, 19-point differential. Trojans had it down to 10, but left that slip away. So back they come now with a minute and a half remaining in the third. Here's Oxidine spinning it here for Mark Mace into the corner here for Brock Stone. Brock pushes it back out here for Oxidine. Here's a shot put up, but a foul called on the Landis. He'll leave the ball game now for the first time. Number 12 in there to replace him. Landis picked up his third foul. Team's fourth. Oxidine over there for Mark Mace. Inside they'll drop it here for Brock Stone. Brock had a lot of trouble with it. Now he finally got it loose though. Brings it back outside here. Here's Mace. Mark pushing it back outside here for Gunderman for 3. It's good. Drew Gunderman hits a 3 for UDA. 43-27. Back with it comes Kramer. Kramer had it nearly taken out of his hand by Oxidine. Kramer still has the ball and shoots for 2. Well, Kramer went all the way with it. Had a lot of trouble there with Ox, but picked it back up anyway and scored. Mark Mace taking it on the baseline, dropping it back here for Brock Stone. Now into the corner it goes for Zach Mace. Zach for 2. He's hammered. And he will go to the line shooting 2. Foul was on Morgan. And Mace to the line to shoot 2. Well, let's see if Zach can put a couple of these in here. Here's his first try. It is in and out. No good. He'll shoot again. 19 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. And here's Zach's second try. It is good. So he made 1 for 2. 45-28 the score. Here comes Warner. Up court, they throw it away. Back with it come the Trojans now with 10 seconds remaining. Here's a shot for 3. It's good. So Gunderman hits his second 3 and the second try at it. And back up court comes Cisco. Cisco, this is good if it goes, but it wouldn't go. So at the end of 3, it's Pine Grove 45, the UDA Trojans 31 with 8 minutes to play. Well, Warner will inbound the ball here now as we get set to play the final quarter here at Pine Grove. This is Landis. Bouncing it over here for Block, who goes inside, and then the ball comes back out. Thank gosh, behind the head there. There's Landis again with it for Lehman. Lehman looking, dumping it over there for Block. Outside here for that Peterson. And he'll drop it back for Landis. Shot for 3. It's no good. Rebound comes right down here to Zach Mace. And back come the Trojans now. Ox with it. Trojans piling up a couple threes here. That would be nice. I'd like to see him hit about 5 threes here and get right back into this. There's Gunderman back outside here for Mark Mace. He'll put it here for Gunderman. There's Stone. Mace. Dumping it over the wing. Shot from over there by Gunderman for 3. In and out. No good. And back with it come the Cardinals. I just hope Drew keeps shooting because by gosh, he is so close and has made a couple. Landis bounce it near wing over here. Block goes inside here for Lehman. Lehman's shot. Good. just not much you can do. The kid is athletic. He gets up. He's tall. He's strong. He get up above anybody on the court for UD, and he has accuracy also. Here comes Mark Mace back outside here for Mark. Mark stopping and popping. Ooh, off the mark there by Mark, and Peterson with a rebound, and it's going to go out of bounds off the hands of Landis over there. So UD will inbound the ball, but not before Zach Laudenschlager comes in to replace Mark Mace for UDA. Oxidine will inbound the ball. Oh, and a walk will be called. Walk called. Block had Drew Gooderman all blocked off that time and caused the walk. Here comes Landis. 6:10 left in the ball game. Landis up court working with Drew Gooderman guarding him. They loop it inside here for Peterson. Back there for that Lehman. Lehman's the man to go to. That's what they figure. Inside they'll go now this time to Peterson. He tries to make a move, puts a shot up, and a foul called on, might be Zach Mace. It is. Zach picks up the foul. For Zach, it'll be his second. And Peterson at the line shooting 2. Peterson makes his first one. Harmon reports back into the ballgame for UDA. He's replacing Drew Gooderman. And Eugene Peterson shooting up his second one. And it is no good. Rebound tap back over this way. Harmon controls it for UDA. And Matt up court with it for the Trojans. Matt can shoot some threes. Here's a shot from outside for 3 by Laudenschlager. Wouldn't go. And another shot put up there. And boy, foul will be on Peterson. He just goes, huh? Well. And it'll be Stone going to the line for UDA, shooting 2. Brock's first one. It's good. 32-48, 48-32. And we'll see if Brock can hit another one here. Nope, little short. Rebound comes down this way. Controlled here to Oxidine. Still in control, brings it back outside. Ox spins around, blocked in there by Peterson. Underneath it goes to Stone. He'll push it back out here. A long 2 by Laudenschlager wouldn't go. And Peterson with the rebound. Trojans never got any kind of quality shots off that time, but nothing would go down, and back with it they come with Peterson having a ball go off him. Picked up in here by Oxidine. Ox coming back up court, fires it over in the wing. Now inside they'll go with it for Stone. Stone is blocked and held. And Brock will go back to the line shooting 2. Brock got bopped in the schnoz that time, but he's okay. Tough kid. He'll go to the foul line to shoot a pair. Foul was on number 25, Block, B-L-O-U-C-H. His third. First shot by Stone, good. 33-48. Morgan will check back into the ball game to replace Peterson. And Stone shooting his second one. It is good. 2 good foul shots by that sophomore Brock Stone. There's Lehman coming up the court with it. Across the timeline. Dropping it back here for Landis. Landis with Harmon guarding him. Over in the wing it goes. Lehman here for Warner. Warner back over in the wing there for a shot. Short. Rebound underneath here. Let's see who's got it. Well, not sure if anyone does yet. Out of bounds it's going to go. They're going to say it stays down here. So Pine Grove will maintain possession. 4:42 left in a 14-point ball game. Landis to inbound. Oops it back here for Lehman. Lehman's turnaround jumper, good. 10-footer from Lehman right in the middle of the paint. Nice bucket. Laudenschlager from over here to get 3 of those back. No good. Rebounded down there. Let's see. Stolen away, and on the floor it goes. It'll be Kramer returning to the lineup for Pine Grove, and Blake Ringler coming into the lineup for UDA. Oxidine will inbound the ball. Back outside here. Here's Ringler, spins it over here for Ox. Ox goes inside. Turnaround shot put up, blocked away, perhaps. Turnaround, a return shot put up, no good. Let's see who's got it. It's going to come back out of there by Lehman. And Landis with it. Landis had it tapped away, picked up over there by Lehman. Lehman dropping it on the near wing here for Kramer. 4 minutes remaining in the ball game. Lehman tried to go inside with this, tipped away, and UD picking it up. Ringler will drop it back here for Harmon. Here comes Harmon with it. Over the wing there for Oxidine. Ox taking it on the baseline, pushing it back out here for a shot or a pass over here. It's a shot by Harmon short. And on the rebounds, controlled inside there to Morgan. And back with it come the Pine Grove Cardinals. Not sure what their record is, but nice looking team here with that Landis kid and that Lehman guy and a bunch of others. Cisco will re-enter the ball game now, replacing Block for the Cardinals with 3:25 left. Skylar Foltz back into the lineup for UD, replacing Zach Mace. This is Harmon for UD. Whoop, had the ball roll back court. It'll be Pine Grove ball. Cisco inbounding for the Cardinals. Back here for Kramer. Kramer, near wing over here for that Landis. Landis still in control of it. For Cisco, drops it over there for Gunder, or Morgan rather. Inside he goes, a shot, a foul. The foul will be on Harmon. And that's going to send, let's see, who will it be? No, it won't be any shooting, I guess. Matt checks out of the ballgame, picked up his 5th foul, so Matt will take a seat here now as he picks up his 5th foul. Exactly 3 minutes to go in the ball game, and the Cardinals will inbound the ball. Inbounds it here right underneath. Turnaround shot, no good that time. Return shot and a foul called on UD. Foul was on Ringler, his first. And it'll be Oxidine checking out of the ball game for UD as Gessner comes back in there for the Trojans. So let's see what we do here as Cisco puts his first shot up, no good. Rebounded through Laudenschlager. And Zach will drop it back here for Matt Gessner. Matt across the timeline with it, pushing it over the wing. Shot from over there for 3, a little bit too long and too flat that time. Here is a shot put up, but before the shot, we have a foul called on Cisco. And that's going to send Skylar Foltz to the foul line, shooting a 1-and-1 for UDA. Here's Foltz. First try, no good. And a rebound comes down there to that big kid. Here's Kramer bouncing it over here for a pass inside. Peterson back in there, harassed by Laudenschlager. Shot by Peterson, no good. Rebound tipped around, controlled in there to Brock Stone. And back up court come the Trojans on a bounce pass inside for, here's 3 for Gunderman's good for 3. So Gunderman picks up his 3rd 3. 37-50. It's a 13-point ball game. Up court. They come with it. Shot from out here to get 3 for them. No good. Rebounded in there to Laudenschlager. Laudenschlager back up the court for UDA. Pushes it over there. Now back here's Laudenschlager with it. Drew Gunderman for 3 more. That's off the mark that time. And on the rebound, we have a foul called on Pine Grove. That'll send Skylar Foltz to the line, shooting a 1-and-1 for UD. Foul was on Block, his 4th. Here's Schuyler's first try. It is in and out, no good. So Schuyler's missed 3 in a row here. Or 2 in a row, whatever. 3 in a row, I guess it was. 37-50 with 1:35 left here in the ball game. There's Kramer with it. On the wing over there for that 33. I can't even think of his name anymore. He's been on my mind all night. Anyway, up court come the Trojans. Another 3-point attempt is good. And that's going to be a timeout called out as Drew gets his 4th 3. So finally, the Trojans are not going to win this ball game the way it would look with 1:17 left. But my gosh, at least some of the shots are going in. So we'll be back here for the final 1:17 in just a moment. Okay, timeout's over. And this is Kramer with it. Kramer pushing it over in a wing for Warner. Kramer out in front. Over in the wing it goes. They'll try to go inside. Turn around. Jumper good for 2. And that's at Lehman. Here's shot from outside for 3. Wouldn't go. Rebound comes down here to Stone off the basket or off the glass for 2. 42 seconds remaining. We'll dump it down there. Here comes, oh, hey, we got a foul called. Foul on Lautenschläger. 38 seconds remaining. 42-32. And Lehman will go to the foul line. He'll be shooting 2, I guess, or 1 and 1 rather. Well, 1 and 1 for him is probably 2 anyway, but we'll see. Lehman's first try, no good. Shot that one short, rebounded here to the Trojans. Up court they come with a rush. This is Oxenine going into the corner. Back out here for Ox. Ox pushing it into the corner. Shot from over there for 3, no good. Rebound shot right up there by Stone, wouldn't go. And it's going to be stolen away. And on the seal, however, it's going to remain Pine Grove ball. Good try in there by that Brock Stone, playing well. Future stars here at UDA. 20 seconds left. Cardinals by 10. Kramer with it. Kramer will bring it up the court with a rush. Bounces it right underneath there and out of the hands of 13. And it'll be inbounded by UD with 13 seconds left. Final shot probably for UD. Gunderman from way outside. That's short. And out of bounds it goes with 5 seconds remaining. So the Trojans will lose this one, I would believe, with a final score of 42-52, 52-42. Which is not really that bad as they'll hold on to it. And that's going to do it. The ball game comes to an end. So actually, after last night's ball game over at Line Mountain, this was a much better played ball game. The Trojans had some things going for them tonight that they didn't have last night for sure. And again, before they take it off the board, the final score, the hometown Cardinals 52, the UDA Trojans 42. And so that'll do it from Pine Grove. Trojans not having any luck with non-league ball games this year. I think we've won 1 out of about 5. So that'll do it. And we'll say congratulations to the Pine Grove Ball Club. And for the Trojans, we will